Hey, Steve Zanardi here with Trevisa Realty. We're going to highlight another community, a community that we've driven past 1,000 times and never actually gone in to take a look at it. But we went in about a month ago. These are just running a little bit late, these videos. Just to kind of highlight it, it's the Esplanade Lake Club. This is built by Taylor Morrison. Pulte has a small section of this where they're doing villas. But Taylor Morrison's building single family, single level homes plus some townhomes there. So we'll show you that, and we'll kind of do a nice drone over. Interesting features with this community is the Lake Como, as they call it. It's a 350-acre lake that allows you to have a dock and a boat off the back of your home, so you can go power boating basically, which is quite cool. I don't know how interesting it's going to be with the four corners. If it's going to be a lot of fun, I guess it's cool. You want to go for a drive. I think a pontoon would probably be really cool with this. But let's have a look at this community. It was funny because I had my hood up. This is my 911, and the motor is obviously in the rear, and someone was trying to call a tow truck for me, but it was confused in the beginning. But it was funny. Here it is. So this is the amenity center. So there's going to be two amenity centers, one at this portion here, and then one a little bit further up the street. The one further up the street has pickleball and a dog park. That we talked to some of the people that work here, and they were saying that they separated it on purpose. Why? Because the pickleball is kind of noisy with the plastic ball, so they didn't want the noise to affect the serene feel of like this section here. So very luxurious, very ultra luxury. It's not a 55 plus, but it is very adult like community. I couldn't see us buying this if we had a family, to be honest. This is more like empty nester or something of that nature, or someone that just wants it quiet, because this was very chilled. I'm usually dressed really well normally, and I felt like I needed to dress up a little bit further when I got in here. That's the feeling. Very like towards health, wellness, and stuff like that. So when you got in there, it felt like you were in a very luxurious spa, and everything smelled like a lemon. So that's usually the sign. Not the largest amenities, but it's a nice pool. Great restaurant. You can kind of see the detail, right? This is like really, really nice and luxury. So let's have a look here. There's a little beach here, which is quite cool. Great location too on Alico. It's hidden. Like I said, we've driven by this so many times. We didn't realize it was still under construction, which is quite cool. So if you look at it, it's close to the 75, close to the 41, close to the Coast Gulf Coast Center for shops and restaurants and stuff like that. And also you can jump on the 75, then head to Naples and stuff like that, which is great, or up to Fort Myers. Yeah, let's have a quick look at this. So a boating lake, clearly you can get a boat and you can power boat around, which is great. Like I said, I don't know how interesting it would be just to kind of like scoot around. I guess if you're fishing, it would be pretty cool. This is a wetland here, and this will never change. This will always look like this. This is the Eagle's Key, as they call it. Um, so that'll remain like that. But this is what I was saying. This is quite cool. You have your home, and you have a dock and a power boat off the back of it. Again, like probably a pontoon would be cool because they're slow and you can go out with your family and stuff like that, which is great. See, pontoon, pontoon. These are some speedboats here. Pontoon. I think a lot of people have gone pontoonish here. Here we'll just fly over. This is quite interesting. So these are like little condos here, clearly, but this is all. If you kind of look at these little McMansions, this is almost like a family friends deal. It's like we're building this property, and then if you want a piece of land, we'll just carve it out for you. Because these are all customs, clearly, really nice. But let's have a look at the home site, and then, or the site plan rather, and then also pricing on houses. So this is pretty much it. So let's look at the site plan here. I'll give you an idea. So this is Alico here. This is the main gate. These are going to be the townhouses that are getting done currently now. They're for sale. They're blocks of 8, and they're ranging from like 420 to 440,000. So that's not a gimmick price where it's like you had to tack on a home site price to it. So it's 420 to 440. The time that I checked, clearly could be less, could be more. I'd have to check in, but it's around there. You can kind of range it. And then Pulte's building villas right here, and these are between 520 and 580,000. I think there's only two models to choose from, and that's pretty much what you're going to get. So obviously you get just a little bit of water here on this side, and this side here. And then the single family detaches, let's keep it going here, that are for sale and what the models go for. So let's see, just made some notes here. So the Azzurro, all said and done with base price of 528,000 to it's the build price. And then the lot premium was 78K. Total options included in the property were 75,000. Which if you're buying out here, 75K doesn't get you much. You're at 680,000 on the lake, which is not bad. And the Azzurro is a smaller unit. It's not bad actually. This is really good for a second property or someone downsizing. 1,886 square feet, 2 bed, 3 bath, or two. It's two configurations, either a 2 bedroom or a 3 bedroom, and it's a 2 bath. So you can get it as a 3-2. If you're gonna grab one of these properties, make sure you get into a 3 bedroom. Like, I mean, ultimately, it's probably the best for even resale values. It gets boring if you're around me. I'm always talking about reselling things that I own. It's just to make sure that we can always get our money out. Because when you're trying to sell a 2 bedroom, it only attracts a very limited type of buyer that's looking for that kind of property. And if there's not that many buyers looking for that type of property, they're going to be paying less for it in the future. So that's just keep that in the back of your mind. Let's see here. Let's get into the more expensive properties so we kind of give you an idea. A Palazzo, here it is. Palazzio's 3,000 square feet, just shy of. A 3 or 4 bedroom configuration, so like a 4-3. This model here, let me see if I can actually open it up. So 3,000 square feet, they're asking right now, again, this is a month ago, these prices, $692 base, $87,000 premium. That's backed onto a lake. That's a lake premium, which is not bad, to be honest. And total options, $140K. Purchase price, $920. If you're dealing with agents out here, like obviously we're like a middleman between us and the builder, you can always go direct to the builder if you always feel comfortable with that. But if you need a consultant to kind of do the midway point, someone to kind of bounce some ideas on, someone that's on your side, clearly the seller or the builder is cooperating. Our commissions, let's just say, our payment, and so it's not directly coming from you, it's coming from the builder, which is great. So you kind of get a consultant on your side. And then what we're doing for clients that are out of state, out of country, is basically on important dates or meetings that they can't attend. Like yesterday I did one in Verdana Village where it was the mechanical walkthrough. So this is like pre-drywall. So we went through all the gas, because that's a gas community, electric, the plumbing. We kind of went through the wiring to make sure everything was up to snuff. Also the window, like, beads of silicone, because it's going to be 3 different layers of silicone at some point, different trades coming in, one with the carpenter, one with the windows, and one with the stucco. So there's like constant layers of stuff. So it's good that we did the walkthrough for our out of country clients rather, and this is obviously the services we're providing. So this is the property for $918,000. We can negotiate this down clearly, especially the summer months. We had a lot of good room, a lot of margin for negotiation. Now, snowbird season's starting to come up. You're starting to see the builders starting to tighten up a bit, but at the same time, there's still deals to be had going forward. So this is a nice layout. So 3 bedroom, this is going to be your 4th, the flex room if you want. Again, you don't even need to get this into a 4 bedroom. If you have the flex room, it's always considered, you can always close it up at some point if you had to, or for resale. It doesn't have a closet, so it shouldn't be considered a bedroom, but ultimately there's ways around that too. You can fix that with an easy construction. And that's pretty much it. And what else is there? Yeah, the town's at 420 to 440, and that's pretty much it. What else do we have? Home sites. Yeah, this is a little bit explanation of the community here. I feel like everyone's like ranked number one at some point. This is almost like Remax is like everyone was a number one agent, but it really didn't mean much. So I think all these communities are amazing. Depends what you're looking for. Like I said, this is more of an adult community. Verdana is going to be a mix, more like adult slash kids, family oriented. Let's call that, where you're allowed to make noise. What else is there? GL Homes, a little bit different. GL Homes, like the River Creek's going to be similar to this one, a little bit between, let's say, Verdana and the Esplanade, more of like an upper scale, but still family oriented. But it looks like more calm. Like, I think Verdana has the best of all worlds with that, where it's still very chic. It's got that adult concept to it, but it's also cool because the kids are out having fun too. That's pretty much it, guys. If you have any questions regarding this community, you can always reach out to me direct at. Actually, I got a Florida line now, so 239-672-0616.